Hey everybody. Hello there. I gotta mute desktop audio or there'll be a deco. There'll be a deku tree. Alright, I gotta get comfortable. My microphone is not even really next to my desk. Let's fix that. We're gonna lean on back. I have no idea what the audio level is set to. Whoops. You ever just accidentally play music? I know I do. Alright, let's go. I believe I was in need of money and or goods and or services. So I really need to get the bot working again. By that I mean I literally just have to sign back into it. Magic from the sky, you say? We're gonna take that with us. Didn't I make a whole bunch of money from that last dungeon? No, I have. Oh, never mind. That's defense. I have no defense. I have lots of money. Quote unquote, lots. Quote unquote money. Alright, so, anywho. Yeah, I need to. Because the rules for Bob just keep increasing. Because we can't increase the numbers, obviously. That's one of the biggest things. I can't increase my numbers. Well, the numbers that are within my control in the stats page, basically. While being able to still play the game. Like, I want to do everything and keep those numbers as small as possible, if not zero. Don't know why I'm picking all these flowers. This horse did not deserve that. We got the uber pacifism. And you know, can't kill anything, can't hurt anything, can't perform a hostile action on anyone. No crime, all that good stuff. But I think also, considering I can't sleep currently. Bob Nanigans. Patented. I currently get 19 sleeps. And I can sleep for 1 hour. In order to keep the hours slept at a minimum, because level 20 is the highest level that I found that locks out quests. Or not locks out quests, but there is the level requirement for a quest, for Daedric quests. Words. Oh yeah. I do enjoy some water. But yeah, level 20, and I did manage to find a page that listed.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Jolring. I come on behalf of my master,
Jolring.
He asked me to deliver this note. I believe it is an invitation to visit him at his manor in the Imperial City.
You came all the way here to tell me that?
My master is a collector of alien antiquities. It has come to his attention that you recently sold an item that interests him.
How did he find out?
We'll give you all the details.
He's rich, of course. Never mind.
Farewell.
Oh, but so I can't wait because we're keeping hours weighted at 0. And sleep, the minimum amount of sleep so I can get the levels required to do the Daedric quests is going to be 19 hours. And I managed to find a page that did mention, thanks for resubbing, that did mention the number of times you have to sleep for quests, and there are 3 quests. One of them requires sleeping twice. And there are events, I guess, that don't trigger on... it's an hour slept, but it's not... it doesn't level you up, so depending on if I even do that. So it might be a total of 22 sleeps. Because there are 3 quests. I think they're all the vampire quests. Like turning into a vampire. How you get the little event whenever you sleep. But that means I have 15 free sleeps. So we're going to go sleep and level up a little bit. Just so I can get more other things. Dark Brotherhood requires... Yeah, it requires 1 sleep. After you murder what's-his-face. There might be another quest that forces it, but doesn't let you level up. That's 2 sleeps. That might be the one that is listed for 2 sleeps then. Because I found a page on the wiki that listed all of the required sleeps. Because it wasn't like mentioning explicitly like it wasn't an article about sleeping. It was more so about like lower level things or the level scaling or something. And like these are the things to avoid because you don't want to level up. And those are the things that would like force you to level up and to try and stack them up appropriately and, you know, get your levels up. But because I have to sleep for levels in order to get the level 20 Daedric quests, I have sleeps to work with basically. So I can sleep ahead of time and get a couple of levels. Ooh, a weight. That's a 1 pound weight, guys. I'm looking for a bed. What am I doing? Yeah, I'm guessing that's the sleep mentioned with the multiple sleeps in the quest. Regardless, I do have... Hey, what's going on in here? Aww, they're sleeping like babies. I don't like how his head is moving. He's a little spoon. Is his name Wedge? No, I thought it was Biggs and Wedge for some reason. Like, that's not this serious. Anyway, I'm gonna take one of my free sleeps and get a level or 2. Because I do need more willpower. And I've got another level. Probably getting close to a good amount of intelligence. One more level and then...
Hello, associate.
Good to see you.
Are you trying to use this bed? What? What is going on in here? Why can't I bed? I can't level up luck right now. Also, I can't do anything, so it doesn't matter. I need the ability to restore my magic so I can make other NPCs do everything for me. Alright. Honestly, 70 intelligence is probably enough. In future ones I won't bother with. More levels? Okay, well I'm not taking any more until we actually do the quest, yeah, I'm not gonna right now. I want to.
It's you. Hi.
What level am I right now? Only 5. Yeah, I'm 5. I'm gonna go sleep. I start with the Atronach Stone? No. Otherwise, I wouldn't level willpower. Two-unit sign, not stone. Golly gee, there's whatchamacallit. We are gonna do speed now. Because restoration is one of the main things, and I can easily fortify 100 willpower for an extendable amount of times and just basically generate infinite magic. Because I'm not fighting anything. I cannot perform a single offensive action, as the life of Bob is.
Can you spare a coin?
Can I spare a coin? No, sorry. NPCs, I gotta go on an adventure. What in the world quest is here? What was I doing? Oh, right. Mage's Guild. I also keep forgetting that magic shops exist that I need to go to, but... Books! Oh, it's pointing me here because I guess I started this quest and I'm not going to do it right now.
How are you?
Fantastic. Thanks.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. Let me
the
see your
finest
wares.
goods and the lowest prices in all
No.
Cyrodiil.
I believe Sneakin' Sam or whatever his name was. He sells the best. A bunch of detect life and hello reflect spec. Jesus Christ at the cost of it. Yeah, I'm not doing that right now. Then again, I can get a cheaper version elsewhere.
You too.
Yeah, you too. Me too. We too. Who too? You too.
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
The guy that sells skooma. Yeah, he has the finest wares.
May all your
Yeah,
travels be
right.
safe.
I'm pretty sure this guy doesn't sell. No.
Goodbye.
I guess I'll go ahead and trigger this quest real quick. Seer
Yeah,
Stone.
good day.
You should ask about it.
What?
Wait a minute, was that Magoza? Yeah, he's a whiny little baby about it.
Yep.
Yeah, he was whining about it.
You too.
She is directly above me.
I'm what?
There we go. Okay, well, the quest has moved on. I used to be cross-eyed. Alright, actually, let me just check the shops here. Why is it zooming so far in? Stop being so zoomed in. Rainbow. Or maybe I'm just used to being really far from the TV. I am not right now. The Carpenter's Inn. Or whatever that said. It might not have been the Carpenter's Inn. I'll just go to the places I know of. Because it's just I don't remember which NPC I'm looking for. And I could look it up. I'm not gonna. Vampire Hunter Quest should be completable without any numbers going up. I mean, most of this game should be completable without any numbers going up.
Anytime now. Excuse me, my lord.
At least if I have anything to say about it.
Brogamish is very
I need to Mage's Guild. I am in Breville, so it should be down this way and take a right. Sir? Wait, was that Yinamwa? Meetamwa? Yinamwa? Yinamwa? Nudamwa?
Hello, Delphin.
Hello! I just realized I'm violating one of the rules of Bob I was going to implement. Which was because I can't rest in order to not increase the hours increased. Which I can't rest because waiting increases hours waited. And I cannot sleep because we are minimizing sleep to 19 hours, the minimum required. And I'm like, yeah, let's just tack on no fast travel. Make it so I have to wait. Maybe after I find fortify something. Let me find what I need, and then we'll do it. Charm is technically offensive, unfortunately. Name would demoralize. It's non-hostile, but it is... Yeah, I cannot force someone into being hostile. Into hostility. What am I looking for? Even Rally is what you call it. I can learn these spells and put them onto weapons and have other people use them like we did before.
Farewell.
Any downtime is to spell practice, exactly.
I'm
How do you do? It just hit, yeah.
Hello. Perhaps
I'm ready for the quest. She's gonna teach me a charm spell, so.
I'm in desperate need.
Alright, well.
And I think you're the only one that I can turn to.
Everybody just went to sleep. And I meant
How goes it?
that Bob doesn't fast travel.
Hello, associate.
I really wish I could read books and pass time. And honestly, no, that would wait. Never mind. Time will just freeze whenever we read books. But it would be great if I could read a book and time pass. I feel like once upon a time I installed a mod on Skyrim that did that.
She's a very private person, but I've heard she has a lot of knowledge to share.
Hello, associate.
Farewell.
I don't think anybody else here. I think she sells spells. I'm over encumbered. What?
How are you today? What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
Greetings.
Why does it keep saying I'm over encumbered? Between the spells and whatnot, it shouldn't. I'm nowhere near over encumbered. Also, I think I have something lowering a stat. Yeah, something's lowering my intelligence. But I don't see anything under magical effects. Wait, no. Yeah.
Overrun the town. It seems it is a dire situation throughout all of Tamriel.
She's a shapeshifter.
What comes to you in your sleep? It's how they recruit new members.
Goody.
I think
Do I drink skooma? Nah.
Is the lonely suitor large?
Straight into my veins.
Everything into it.
He obviously takes
I got an IV drip of skooma.
Greetings, fellow.
I've heard others say the same.
Do you hear any word about Good Eyes, friend?
Tamriel.
She's
They
offering
say
a generous
syndicates of
reward, so
wizards have let
hopefully
a boy
someone will
count
show
and
up.
Running over encumbered because you're not. Oh, right. I did pick up a whole bunch of stuff. Why is everyone having a conversation before bed?
Good day.
I think we're gonna have a run. We're gonna go for a run because I'm not fast traveling. So, even though I fast traveled twice, I need to also do restoration. But I need to find my restoration spell before I can do that. Probably also just do a quest or two.
Is there anyone who felt more at peace than Nazi? And
Wine
such
lowers
an
intelligence? I didn't drink wine, to my knowledge. Horse. How's it going?
How goes it?
Hey. I'll go saying my words. I really gotta find some clothes that aren't what I'm wearing. I'm still wearing my prisoner outfit. I think I'm still wearing the chains on my wrists too. Yeah, I didn't realize that I've been casting this. And then I went to pick up or I went to, yeah, I picked up all the extra stuff, so that was there. So I definitely am over cucumbered. Anywho, we're gonna run away now, because that's all I can do. You can rare with 0 weight. Ooh, then that would mean that they are the bracelets of friendship. Let's just slap on like 200 burden or something. Actually, I think damage, putting something like damage speed or damage strength 100 on it, and then sneaking it onto somebody so they can't really move. Yes, I know I could kill somebody with it, but, and we definitely are going to do that. Skibbity bop bop bibbity bop. Everything's gonna recharge slower because something is chasing me. But I need to kill 12 minutes, so. Hey, if I'm sneaking something onto somebody, by the yieldy reverse pickpocket, assuming that doesn't increase the pickpocket number. If it does, then it's not. Definitely won't be done. But if I'm doing that, it's literally to kill them or completely disable them in order to do something. Because I cannot perform hostile actions. As is the way of the uber pacifist Bobb. All Bobbs, really. Even that one Bobb, Hot Bobb, who was very, very pacifist, doing a great job, doing all of the Daedric dress in Skyrim, until he was forced to eat somebody, and then he turned into a werewolf and just started killing people. That was a thing that happened. I'm over cucumbered. I'm always over cucumbered. B-O-B-B. It's 2 B's. Don't remember why. Don't care at this point. They're all Bobbs. I feel like it was the Impractical channel trailer. That is when Bobb was introduced. And that all links and everything I use are Bobbs. And this is yet another Bobb. This is Chiseled Bobb. Because he's chiseled. You missed almonds? Yep, came and went. Yeah, I'm almost at the point where I don't need money really, minus when a quest calls for it. I have a couple of spells I need to make, and I might have the money for it. Unfortunately, I need to find the spells to buy them. I should have a shield. Yeah, I have shield to make. I need to find chameleon, invisible. I say find. It's I know the NPCs and where to go to. The problem is I just don't remember and I don't care to look it up. Did I just go north and then back south? No. Pretty sure I checked all the people in Skingrad. Yeah, they may not take damage outside, but they do take damage, you know, underwater. That's how I do things. There's a lot of wolves following me. Just get people to follow you, throw on some water breathing, and take a nap at the bottom of the lake. They're so dumb, they just follow you. And my money problems would be taken care of if it wasn't for Umbra needing me to you have to make Umbra hostile in order to get him to follow you. And I can't do that. I'm gonna have to bring some things to make them hostile. Incred is such a weird name for a place. There you go, Coconut. I don't want to go that way. I'm literally trying to go this way. There. It's only hostile with the quest, yeah, and that quest I believe is level 20. Otherwise, I need to make them hostile, which I have means of doing that. I have to remember to pick up the freaking spells when I see them, though. Because I do need to pick up Frenzy and whatnot to be able to enchant them onto weapons. Meemaw, Mark II. And because I can give that weapon to somebody else. And then somebody else hits somebody, forcing them into a frenzy, where they will become hostile to me without me ever actually doing anything to make them hostile. And then I can just run. But that involves getting that person who's trying to kill me down there with Umbra, and then they then try to kill Umbra and ultimately die. Let's be real. And after that, Umbra will follow me until they drown in the water. But that seems like a lot of work for a very small amount of money that I do not need. Unarmed skill ups outside, inside the arena. No. And I'm not gonna. I don't need it. I'm limited on the levels I can get anyways, and I will never use unarmed. Because that is a hostile action. And I already have 3 magic schools that are going to go to 100, which will put me at least 20 or higher. I feel like just 2 skills got me almost to 20. Where am I right now? I'm at Skingrad. Yeah, if I needed to be able to get levels, I would, but magic just takes care of it. We're just running all the way down to Anvil. Gives us lots of skill ups to work with. Just general skill ups that I do need. $13 more to go, and then we can make open very hard lock. That's one of the spells I need. The open. I need to get shield and resist magic onto targeted spells. To arms. You're gonna fat me to pieces. What? Alright then. Yeah, I need to jump too. I need to sell all these things whenever I get to Anvil. Oh no! Why did I do that? Not even a first coffee date. Exactly. Stupid invisible walls. Taking away my fun. We're just gonna jump up this, this happy fun time. We're gonna jump up the happy fun time. I know what I said. I don't care if it didn't make sense. You're not my Meemaw. Knowles meeting camp. That means I should be real close to Kvatch. I need skoomers. I need some skoomers. That'll make this go a bit faster. I might take my free level up when I get there. As long as I don't go beyond 10, because, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, probably don't want to go beyond level 8. Except for, of course, making sure to align levels with quests. Quest leaps, yeah. The first time doing the main quest, never did it again. I think I usually don't. Like, I haven't done the main quest in, I don't know, like 20 years. So, 20-ish years. Not exactly 20. Oh, look, it's Kvatch. I'm sure they're fine. I think every character afterwards, I never ended up doing the main quest until, like, towards the end of everything. Because I didn't care that much. I wanted to do the other stuff. Hopefully I make it to Anvil when the shop's open, because that would be nice. Otherwise I'm just going to stand around and not do much. I got real confused on my other character that I'm doing just casually, quote-unquote casually. Where am I right now? Oh, I need to head east. I ended up going into an Oblivion gate and got real confused when I finished the tower, and it kicked me out of a different gate because I swam across the lava and went to a different one, and it was like, I didn't realize that they were on the same map. Alright then. "10 out of 10, we'll do that again." It's like running through the nether. How you go extra spaces into Minecraft. Why am I yawning? Come on! I slept extra today. Now, I don't know if the Kvatch one was on the same one, but there were... I know at least 2 were on the same map. Oh look, it's Anvil. Alright. Where is gate to Anvil? Been here all 5 streams. Congratulations. Better yet, congratulations to me, who's managed to stream 5 times apparently. Thanks, Oblivion and Bobb. Mostly Bobb. Just Bobb. Bob's good at growing succulents. I was trying to check... Oh, I can't check the time while being followed by... Hello? I want to know what's following me. Not like I've got anything else to do but wait, so... Oh, yeah, now you stopped. Cannot wait when there are enemies nearby. What enemies? Still over cucumbered. There we go. 6 a.m. Yeah, it took me about like 10 minutes to run across the map. I do get to go and sleep for 1 hour, so we'll do that and pass some time. 1 single hour. Where in the world are the stairs? Actually, I know exactly where the stairs are. I always take a wrong turn in here. 100% of the time.
Hello.
Hi, diddly-o, neighborino. I'm here to use the sleep.
Well met. Hi there.
And then sell you guys things you don't need. The origin of the Mages Guild. We'll take that. Oh yeah, I gotta make sure I double check my numbers every once in a while. Technically, I should have tried to keep all of my skills as low as possible, but I don't care about that. Those are going up regardless. Could you do it without any of that? Yeah. Am I gonna? No. Look at all those books I've read. So many books. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna nap with you. Alright, let's jack this up real quick. It's weird numbers now, no matter what. Alright, is that 7 or 8? 7. One more sleep before we need to focus solely on quest sleeps. Or hold off for quest sleeps. You okay there? Also, I was so upset to find out that that's just his bedroom. There's nothing scandalous in there, like, you know, black soul gems. Like that other guy. Hi! Marvelous day, isn't it?
It's my pleasure.
It is your pleasure. Let's barter.
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Oh, so you're Sneaky Sam, or whatever his name was? I know it's Sam. I am gonna sell you just everything I can, because I'm not... None of this is helpful to me.
For a good customer. You've made a good bit of gold.
Like these 6 retorts and mortar and pestles. Yeah, that'll take care of my money problems. Buy it all, buddy.
You drive.
You drive a hard bargain, okay,
good
deal.
price for a good. Thank you for be seeing you.
Have a 1.
What can I...
What can you do for me? You can go away. Ooh, more alchemy stuff. Magic from the sky. We'll take it with us. I'm trying to grab a couple of books to keep on us just in case. Frontier Conquest. Take more alchemy stuff. Why not? It's free money. Ooh, very hard, you say. Soon. TM. I'm looking for people here. Hello? Are there people here? Meemaw told me there were people here. I'll come back. We're gonna do a lap around town. Oh look, a Reed's. We'll do that very shortly. Still really wish time would pass while I'm in a book. Because that would be a great way to pass the time in this game.
What's this about?
What's this about? I am looking to peruse some wares of some. I'm just gonna look up the merchants. Hang on. Oblivion spell merchants. I really just need the list of names with the ones that. And there we go. That's right. The people in the chapels tend to sell restoration spells, except for the fact that this one, where everybody is dead. Of course. I'm an anvil right now. Oh no, there is somebody at the chapel. And Mark Gulati and Thrawn. It says they both sell restoration spells, so that's I'm looking for Mark Thurathi. Did I get the skeleton key? Well, I'm about to.
I wouldn't go in there unless you have a strong stomach. We have orders to leave everything just the way it was until the investigation into the chapel attack is finished.
Okay. 10 more alteration and I will have unlock very hard lock. This Bobb is fairly new. Because the last one was a test Bobb because it did a bunch of crime. Yeah, alright, yeah, you don't. Not you, not you. Alchemy stuff? Nah, it's just plates. That's right, there's the dude with the imp. Maybe he is selling things up here, who knows? I'm gonna do as much as physically possible with this Bobb, though. I just heard him go downstairs. Where did you go?
Hello. What?
Ah, there you are.
What can I interest you in?
Not absorb spells. Those are offensive. They're very offensive to Bobbs. Do I have resist magic right now? Like at all? I feel like I have the effect. I know I have shield.
I believe some people. You too.
Alright, there's Thurian. Where is the guy with the dash in his name? I could alt-tab and check. Mark. I'm looking for Mark. Mark? Hello, Mark? The F-U-B. Fub. Mark, Fub. Foob. Foob. Actually, it'd be Fub. F-U-B is like tub, which would be T-U-B, or which would be T-U-B. Yeah, good job, me. Words much. Why do we have so many copies of I mean, makes sense why they have some of these. This is just like storage. This section's storage. History of a brief history of the Empire, Volume 2. We're gonna take one. Brief history of the Empire, Volume 1. Need to buy a house and start stockpiling books, and actually collect all the books. But I need a place to put the books. Brief history part 3. I need a place to put them before I start collecting them. Take this for money. Alchemy. Alchemy. I'm not even getting it to do alchemy. I'm just selling my TV to buy drugs. I feel like we read the Madness of Pelagius. That one's 34 pages long. I feel like we read that one in Skyrim, though. The Madness of Pelagius, that is. Okay, he's not there. Is he up in the living quarters, or is he dead?
Well met.
No, there he is. Mark! Screw you too! Hey, MDB. Mudub. Tamrielic love. Well, Mark went downstairs finally. That jerk. Where did you go? Did you go back upstairs? Mark.
Good to see you.
Mark. Where'd you... There you are.
Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
Yeah. Ooh, there's some of our fortify spells, which I have fortify magicka, but not... Which doesn't matter. I don't really care about fortifying. Though I might need to do that for fortify other. Do that and slap on like a healing with it or something. But that costs 132 to cast as is. Jeez. There's all the absorbed skills.
Good day.
Alright, anyway, let's go check the person at the chapel. Because these guys all suck. Took me too long to find you, Mark. I mean, on Morrowind, no, that was a less rude song. That exists along with
A divine crusader reborn.
Are you the other person?
Helena Whitestrake once struck down
Lusty
the enemies
Argonian
of
maid
man and God.
is a thing.
Who will now
We've read in
reclaim
Skyrim.
his
It's great.
realm and fight again for the true faith. The blood of the Bella's slaughtered acolytes.
Looking
cries
for
out for
Trivia.
vengeance.
This is the Chapel of Dibella. That is upsettingly bright. No! Man, this is upsetting. Why are you so dead? Alright, well, let's head over to the chapel in Skingrad? The writer is in Soulstone.
My feet are killing me.
Hail.
Yeah, we read both at some point. Skingrad. Let me check Skingrad because that's the next closest city.
Our ancient enemy has returned from the deeps of time to exact his revenge upon the gods.
There is somebody at the chapel.
Greetings,
The eight
brethren.
attendants of Saint Helena when he smote down Umaril the Unfeathered.
When he smoked what now?
Umaril. Ah, yes.
Oh, he smoked Umaril. Okay, good to know. Head over to Skin Town.
Have pity, sir. It's nothing to me.
Let me go over to my magical effects here to make sure. Because I always have that up just to... Alright, here we go. Uh-oh. Oh, it's a crab. I need to know where can I buy this effect? Let's see. I'm literally not paying attention to running. I'm trying to read the wiki. Let's see. Yeah, you can tell me all about the differences all you want. Well, I am not going anywhere near the right direction. Ow. I'm also gotta heal, I guess. Alright, let me get the spell merchants back up. Let's head to Skin Town. And I already have another level up. Which I've got one more before I need to save the rest for quests. For quest sleeps. Ha! And whenever I get to Skin Town, we're gonna check the books. We're gonna cook the books. We're gonna eat the books. And then we are going to smoke the books, I guess. I don't know. We're gonna read. Skin City sounds very, very, erotic. I was gonna say exotic, intentionally saying the wrong word. Yeah. Also, there's a commercial, obviously. An ad on the radio for one of the local gentlemen clubs. And they say it's like the most exotic nightlife. And I'm like, it's a building full of birds, isn't it? I'd be interested in seeing the most exotic birds. Skinville is like a horror movie. Anybody see all that death flying past me? Oh, I am level 6. I thought I was 7, going to 8. So I have 2 more sleeps that I could do. Where am I? Yeah, most of the way there. You have a vegan strip club? Nice. Please tell me it's just like broccoli stripping some branches off. Or a carrot just spinning around. There was a stabbing there recently. Vegan strip club, bros. Congratulations. Bananas being peeled. Oh, that's... might be getting too exotic. Yeah, it's unfortunately, like, whenever I hear the word exotic, I don't think of, you know, strippers and things. I think of, like, fancy birds. I don't know what's gonna happen if I drink that. Yeah, I think of exotic animals and birds, mostly birds, just birds, really. I need to reload a save whenever I go in because it's starting to stutter. And when it does that, I found if I just reload a save, it's fine. Back to Skingrad. Skin grade 11. Yeah, let's reload that autosave. That way we'll just fix the stuttering. Ugh. I really gotta get a new pillow for my butt. I think I stole this one from one of my sprouts. Yeah. I always take a wrong turn at Albuquerque. Alright, I believe I'm looking for Julianos. This is the Chapel of Julianos. Never mind. We are looking for someone named Tumadil.
Greetings to you.
How are you today?
Fantastic.
Blessings of the Nine.
Blessings of the Nine.
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Why do you sell a spell named Legendary Wounds? Oh, it's Heal Legendary Wounds. Never mind. That is actually a lot of... It's 400, so it's definitely not worth it. And yes! Why on earth is it so long? That's what she said? I mean, it's cheap. I'll take that one. Restless Restore spells. Yeah, I got my Fortify, which is good. Cure Paralysis. That might be useful. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Because I need to be able to actually, it's cheap. I'll go ahead and grab it. And I don't even have to worry about getting another... But Restore Fatigue. Yes, I want to grab that too. Because I need to be able to cast these things on other people. Can't use Turn Undead. It's offensive. Farewell. I'm going to act like you didn't say the same thing I did. No, I don't need to. I'm going to make all of my spells. I didn't mean to go in here. I literally just wanted to grab the effect. That way I can run and make my own. Now we have to run up to, whatchamacallit, so I can make my Fortify spells that I want. Just join guilds for their free loot in the buildings. I mean, that's basically what I'm using the Mages Guild for now. I am going to do the other quests eventually, but... Mages Guild, I've got a couple I gotta do some chicanery. I need to put a marker down. You guys ready to run for 45 years? Set the marker there. Let's go. Because myself being like, yeah, let's just only do no fast travel. Double check it wasn't accidentally a trespass, yeah. I'm getting real famous. Nah, we're good. Don't forget to jump. Yep. I'm also sprinting, and I usually jump whenever I get to hills. Like I sprint for a while, and then spam jump on hills. I don't see any hills for a while. Why? Yes. But mostly I wanted to... The no fast travel is more so to avoid exploiting getting around not being able to wait. Oh, athletics does take an absolutely ridiculously long time to level. Oh wait, didn't I just learn, I don't know what the name of the spell was. Oh, that literally just restores 15 points of fatigue. That is an absolutely garbage spell. Considering I'm about to just do it. Yeah, swimming levels that up a lot faster. I think it's, at least in the original Oblivion, it was 0.03 while running and 0.04 while swimming. But of course now we have sprinting, and I don't know what the value of that is. Yeah, I'm gonna make a restore fatigue spell, but it's not gonna restore freaking 15 once. Yeah, I was told sprinting gives more XP as well. By who? By you.
What is it?
Yes?
Praise this guy.
Are barren wastelands along the border.
I just realized, let's... Frontier, Conquest, and Accommodation. A social history of Cyrodiil with some epic music in the background. Now, we're gonna read that book once the music calms down. I owe a read still, so... Everything costs stamina, except for casting magic. Also, like, when I played this game previously, I definitely just tried to either sneak or use weapons the whole time and didn't really utilize a lot of the mechanics in the game. And this time around, I'm like, man, I really just prefer magic over everything, because weapon damage is garbage. Yeah, you can get it higher with your stats and whatnot, but I ain't got time for that. If I really want to hurt something, I'll just slap drain health and drain health 100 for 1 second. Will kill literally everything at level 1. That isn't auto-leveled. And for anything that is stronger than that, you also put on weakness to magic 100% for like 5 seconds. So every time you cast it, it applies weakness to magic and increases that 100 by that percentage. That's how my destruction character is going, is just literally spamming that. And it costs nothing. It's ridiculously wonderful. Yeah, I want to be able to enjoy. I think I could get away with doing something like an arcane archer. But like swords and things, they actually bore me in this game. I've tried. I wanted to use a sword and shield. I wanted to be able to tank things and it was going to be fun, and I'm like, no. Just no. Who blocks an archer? Because I'd like to be able to enchant some things and use arrows for random things like charm and what. Basically using arrows for all of your magic. That sounds kind of fun. Just having a whole bunch of enchanted bows. But it's still, to me, using magic. Which I very, very much love these ones. I don't even bother with builds nowadays. It's just like what I tend to hyper focus on single skills and just do an entire playthrough with that. Like, I still want to do my restoration only because restoration is a valid school of magic. And also seems kind of fun to try and do it that way. Mostly just be spamming heal and drain everywhere. But Bill, my other character, does... oh man, I should have made him look like Bill Nye. I've shifted pretty much to just using destruction, and I kind of want to, you know, stream these random little challenges, quote-unquote challenges. It's just how I play games. Drain attributes is that, well, they are listed as offensive spells. Also, you have to cast that on somebody else, and it provides hostility and disposition, which Bob cannot do. Hey, we've almost made it back to the tower. Which I realize, at least when it comes to getting back here, that tower will teleport me to any place that I want. I really wish Mark and Recall were still spells in this game. Time to get back to, Morrowind. I really like Morrowind's magic system. I think the last time I played, I once again got obsessed with alchemy. Became godlike, and I'm like, man, I've done ruined the game again. You cannot frenzy on self. Because if I could frenzy self, and technically, even if it hit everybody else, the act of frenzy originating from you, it's not a hostile action, but it still counts as an offensive spell. So Bob is not allowed to cast offensive spells at all, even on himself. Though I guess I could argue that he could, but he can learn them. He is allowed to learn them and enchant them onto things all he wants, because that in itself is not an offensive action. And sneaking those items onto people, guess what? Also not offensive. Definitely will have the Hat of Friendship. That may or may not kill everybody. Or maybe I should make the Cuffs of Friendship, if you know what I'm saying. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. What is my alteration at this point? 73, 2 to go. We'll level that up inside. Yay, we did it. Time to make some spells. You guys down for some spell making? Alright, first things first, fortify. Actually, no, I can't make open lock yet. Fortify attribute. Willpower. It's doing that thing again where it doesn't. Whatchamacallit? What's that doing? Fortify attributes. Well. Yeah, it does this thing where it doesn't let me select things. And I don't know why. Because this game is well made and has no bugs whatsoever. Reload? Because I can't wait. There's a quest, you make someone kill you. Hot. Does that count as murder? Of the 0th degree? There we go. Self magnitude of 100. I think 6 seconds was the amount I can do at 50. 5 seconds. Or so. Oh, my restoration is not 50. What is my restoration? Okay, well, let's make skill up restoration. Mark 1. Same spell. Really wish I knew what was causing that. Alright, well, we will reload again. Will that make you feel better? Menus that don't work right? Yeah, I have no idea why this menu just doesn't. Like, it does not work. What if I add a different effect first? All I want to do is make a spell that costs a bunch. So much to ask. Okay, I can put 1 second, 2 seconds. Alright, 2 seconds at 2 seconds. That doesn't cost hardly anything. What about 50 for like 20 seconds? I just need it to be expensive, that's all. And it seems like 39 might be, nope. There we go. 50 seems like a, costs 150 just for this one. Yeah, whatever. Anywho. It's Resto, Mark 1. Its sole purpose is to level restoration. That's it. Don't you dare wait. Resto. Protect. I need to assign that up here. Why did I assign protect? Oh, right, because I'm bad at everything. There. Yeah. It costs so much. 48. Yeah, it'll only take me just a minute. We gotta skill up a lot. So it's gonna take a little bit. So I need to skill up restoration and alteration. Alteration's almost done. Well, at 50, I'm gonna make one that scales to 100. Because that restores my magic way, way, way faster. And it makes leveling a lot easier. Come on, get me to 50. Because that'll push me up to 100 where I can actually make the spells that I want. Because I only level up at specific times. I'm not worried about... Yeah, and I can't wait. There's a bit of a problem because being able to just wait. There we go. Fortify attribute. Willpower. On touch self. 100, and then it should be however many seconds I can afford. It's 6. I can afford 6. I also realized it's not resto. This is actually this is resto because I'm not using it for. I'm not actually using this. Putting so much money on that. You've learned a new spell. Congratulations and welcome. I don't have enough magicka to cast that. It costs 104 and I don't have 104 right now. That's the problem. I know I possess more than 100 magicka. Yeah. Let it fill up. And then Resto Mark II. Zoom. 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 Any equipment or spells for intelligence? Not right now. I will at 100 restoration though. Though that's really only helpful for gaining the intelligence and whatnot, because they fixed it so artificial intelligence doesn't increase your actual rate of spaghettiing. I need to alternate spells. Because I really just need 2 strong spells to take care of int and willpower and just ride that out. I could also just enchant things. What am I doing? I was trying to level both of them. And we're gonna read a book real quick. Book time! Frontier, Conquest, and Accommodation, A Social History of Cyrodiil, University of Gwynlim Press, 3rd Era, year 344. Historians often portray the human settlement of Tamriel as a straightforward process of military expansion of the Nords of Skyrim. In fact, human settlers occupied nearly every corner of Tamriel before Skyrim was even founded. These so-called Nedic peoples include the Proto-Cyrodiilians, the ancestors of the Bretons, the Aboriginals of Hammerfell, and perhaps a now vanished human population of Morrowind. Strictly speaking, the Nords are simply another of these Nedic people. The only one that failed to find a method of peaceful accommodation with the elves, who already occupied Tamriel. Ysgramor was certainly not the first human settler of Tamriel. In fact, in fleeing civil war in, I almost said America, in Atmora, as the Song of Return states, Ysgramor was following a long tradition of migration from Atmora. Tamriel had served as a safety valve for Atmora for centuries before Ysgramor's arrival. Malcontents, dissidents, rebels, landless younger sons all made the difficult crossings from Atmora to the New World of Tamriel. New archaeological excavations date the earliest human settlements in Hammerfell, High Rock, and Cyrodiil at ME 800 to 1000. Centuries earlier than Ysgramor, even assuming that the 12 Nord kings prior to Harold were actual historical figures. The Nedic peoples were a minority in a land of elves, and had no choice but to live peacefully with the elder race. In High Rock, Hammerfell, Cyrodiil, and possibly Morrowind, they did just that. And the Nedic peoples flourished and expanded over the last centuries of the Merithic era. Merithic era of 800 to 1000 up there. Only in Skyrim did the accommodation break down. Or did this accommodation break down? An event recorded in the Song of Return. Perhaps being close to reinforcements from Atmora, the Proto-Nords did not feel it necessary to submit to the authority of the Skyrim elves. Indeed, the early Nord chronicles note that under King Harold, the first historical Nord ruler, First Era 113 to 221, the Atmoran mercenaries returned to their homeland. Following the consolidation of Skyrim as a centralized kingdom, whatever the case, the pattern was set. In Skyrim, expansion would proceed militarily, with human settlements following the frontier of conquest, and the line between human territory and elven territory was relatively clear. But beyond the zone of conflict, the other Nordic peoples continued to merge with their elven neighbors. When the Nord armies of the First Empire finally entered High Rock and Cyrodiil, where was I? There it is. They found Bretons and Proto-Cyrodiils already living there among the elves. Indeed, the Nords found it difficult to distinguish between elf and Breton. The two races had already intermingled to such a degree. The arrival of the Nord armies upset the balance of power between the Nedic people and the elves. Although the Nords' expansion into High Rock and Cyrodiil was relatively brief, less than 2 centuries, yeah, I guess that is brief in the grand scheme of things, the result was decisive. From then on, power of those regions shifted from the elves to the humans. It's good lore. Merithic. Yeah, I guess that makes sense because elves. Tamriel was effectively Nern's Australia. Alright, I got distracted reading books. Gotta get up to 75 alterations so I can make my last spell. You don't have enough magicka. You're not my real dad. I think each reads effectively is like upwards of 8 pages based on the books that I tend to pick up and read. Also, this playing, I need to keep the fire salts and things that I find because this place can make followers basically. And I need to remember that. Unless they count as like summons, technically, like actual quote-unquote summons, where my actions directly, like, if they do crime, basically it can reflect upon me. I need to try to test that out at some point. There are just so many reads that I just... That's a number that was never going to sit at 0. Come on, almost there. A little bit more. Yay! Don't need an area of effect. Yeah, what menu am I in now? There we go. Open a very hard lock. Alright, here we go. Mimo, no. Just literally unlock. Yeah, keys, no. Lock Jimmy. Mark 5. There we go. I will whenever I have just extra, like a whole bunch of extra money, I am gonna turn these into Lock Jimmy. There we go. But that is all I needed that for. I mean, I'm sure I need more, not resto, things so I can, when I buff other people. When I do the buffs, I'm gonna need, I don't know what I'm trying to get at. I need to make a heal other spell so I can slap some healing on NPCs while they fight. I really wish I could have put on the reflect damage on somebody else. I can't put reflect spell on somebody else, I believe. And that'll help fix some of that, but the reflect damage will help, but the one murder will likely have to commit. Wow. I have many a spell to make, so I need to skill up now. I need to level up that other thing too. You know the other thing? Yeah, you know the other thing. Not like I can remember what in the world I'm trying to say anymore. Who are you people? What are you doing in my house? I need to sit down and just like pull up the Elder Scrolls library thing that has all the books and just read from there while we stand around so time still passes while we read. Then you can't follow along. I mean, you could. I literally can just, you know, open another tab or overlay it over the screen. But then I have to turn and read, and I don't want to do that. You can't make me. Just doing laps. I don't know what else to do at this point. I mean, I could run somewhere else. But at this point I can start doing things, which the quest I think I'll go down to Leidenhall. That's not the place. Leidendwell, Lindwheel, Lindrinial. What in the world is that city called? Yay, athletics went up. I do love me some speed. Leowin. That's it. That's what I said. Lay the wall. Lay the wall. Lin-Manuel Miranda. Layaway. I'm gonna go down there and try to do the Mages Guild quest. And so once I figure out a means of stealing without stealing from a container at that. If it wasn't for that, it'd be a little easier, but it's inside of a freaking container. Once I take care of that little situation, I should be able to finish up the Mages Guild, like get all the way through most of this. And then start grabbing people and dragging them around. Might need to be able to go invisible. Like I might need to pick up an invisible spell. Because I need to be able to just completely get away from everybody. Because there's going to be a lot of people following me in there. And at the end of it, I have to fight somebody. Which means, you know, somebody else has to fight him. And if I have enough people following me, in theory, they should be different factions and attack him too. And once he's dead, I can just take the key and leave. Otherwise, I'm going to need to go and get somebody who will fight him and bring him in. But I feel like if I just bring enough people in, it'll be fine. Skin Town, Layaway, Broom, Squash, Brazil. I am okay with all of these names. Wait, what is Squash? $68. We're making progress. We also need the spell cost of all of this to go down. 75, I could make another one. We'll make Mark III. How much money do I have? Because for some reason, I need to pay this pedestal. 69. Nice. Kvatch. Skawatch. Kavach. Skawash. Skawatch. We'll walk around in circles, walk around in circles, walk around in circles. Today we're gonna stop for a second. Gotta find, where is... There it is. Cast. There we go. You're drinking squat. Let's go watch. Watch. Gotta just watch. Yeah, I got a cramp in my neck. I'm drinking water. High quality water. Also got a freaking cramp in my neck. I hate this. Who did this to me? Who wished upon the devil? Or something. Whoop. Empty and whoop. Because on 100, I can make, well, basically anything I want as long as I have the magic to cast it. The, you know, skills and incantations to cast them or something. For those with the ability to cast them, will to cast them. Regardless, I'm sure they are the, you know, highest quality and lowest prices around. In all of Cyrodiil. Even Sam says that. That's the, and I believe him though, because he sells me drugs. The knowledge to cast them? Nah, that makes sense though. Yay! Higher restoration. Fortify attribute. 100. I can do 15. I don't know if I have the mana to cast that, but 15 seconds seems like a good... I can go higher. We can go so much higher. No. Okay, so I guess the cost of 200. Yeah, we'll do 15 for now. Costs so freaking much money. This is actually willpower. Mark 1. Willpower, you say? Wilp. Whatever. Willpower, Mark 1. Willie P. Mark 1. Patent it. There we go. Much better. It's a much better name. Magic Willie P. Actually, I should be able to do and Resto Mark II. So I should now be able to do both of them. I needed to do it the other way around. That's Starlight. Let's try this again. This time casting Willie P. See, that'll fill up. And then I can do it again, and now I have plus 200. And can cast them both. And then we switch back over to that one. Will he P? Mark 1. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I don't have the stuff to increase, like, the money to make another spell. I have 210. It's not letting me select again. Let's double check my stats real quick. Make sure nothing is messed up before we continue. Yeah, we're good. Will you let me make another spell? No. Time to save and reload. Perfectly well made game. No glitches whatsoever. Exactly 6.5 minutes. I would like to fortify my zooms. Please allow me to fortify the zooms. What if I do it like that, and then now will you let me change the... No, it's still not doing it. So annoying. Like, seriously, it just does not let me select things from this menu sometimes. And I have no idea why. Will it be go? I just want to make a spell that lets me run slightly faster sometimes. I do need to put Fortify Magicka onto a couple things. So it will just strip it away afterwards, but if I'm able to do it to cast, you know, a secondary illusion spell, or not illusion spell, but speed up my charges. See, I was able to change it that time. No idea what the difference was. I don't know, really don't know what happened. The exact amount of money for 7. You just want to make guacamole. What I got instead. I don't even want to click that. I'm scared. Alright. I now have no money. We are gonna slap zoomies down here, though. Because honestly, I could throw this on and then do some zoomies afterwards, if you know what I'm saying. Let's go down. Nope, up here. Because this will take me up to the teleports. And the teleports will let me not have to cross the map very, very slowly. I appreciate that Kvatch has a thing on it. And it just doesn't work. We are going to... not Cheydinhal, Leyawiin. It's okay, we won't time you out. We'll ban you completely. I know that increased it, but yeah. Anywho, let me set the quests. The Leyawiin recommendation. Yeah, once I have more everything, I can stack a couple of those zoomy spells, and it still can't achieve what max alchemy skooma can achieve, though. At least not easily. Without having dozens of spells. That being plus 600 speed. Do need to start getting, the, other things ready to go. I need my Bresto back. There we go. And a recharge. Not enough. I don't get all of my mana back for that. I need something. I need a spell that does give me magicka, but also pair it with a willpower one, and then use that to get the next willpower one. The other things? The other things. Gonna max out restoration running through this place. Ideally, I should be able to just stack the ever-living crap out of my willpower. Which technically, if I were to do something like I did in Oblivion, not Oblivion, Morrowind, basically, I just kept spamming and increasing all of my stats till I could cast something that was stupidly overpowered. Which I now realize, as an adult, I could cast something so much better.
What's that?
What's that? I don't know. You should follow me and find out. All of you should. Ow. Uh-oh, that's not going to heal me. I forgot to make a healing spell. Probably because I have no money. Ow, it hurts so good. Crap. I need to get the key off of one of them. This is a problem. Oh yeah, I'm just dead. No, I feel like fortifying endurance by 100 would be better. Yeah, I was very, very dead there. I forgot I had to get a key from that guy in order to open that door. And from there I can, yeah. But to do that, I'm gonna need them to kill each other. Most of them. How do we go about this? At least I'm not doing permadeath. Yeah. I never can do those. I always immediately after I die, I'm like, I'm just gonna keep going anyways. Let me think. How... Oh, how do I get that key from him? Magnets. That makes sense. Because I can't steal it from him, because that will increase pickpocketing. There aren't any traps in here that I can see. I need to slap some whatever I actually make my zoomies, but good zoomies spell. I need to slap some healing on it or some shield or something.
What's that? Hello? Who's there?
Nobody but us here boxes. Ow! Not having healing is hurting me a lot. There go my ankles. There is there's telekinesis, but that's not going to help me that much. I want to at least see if I could rob the box at the end. Need to stack willpower before I run in. Here we go. Pardon me.
Hello. Try combining aloe vera leaves.
You just say aloe vera? Lost chests, money. Ow. Yes, yes I am. I just realized how to do this. Not like this. Now is when I die. Yes, I'm gonna cry. Alright, let's go grab him and we're gonna lure him back to town and let the guards take care of him so I can take the key from him. But I can't take everything. The problem is I can't take everybody. I only need that one guy to die to the guards.
Fall before me.
Ow. You're the guy I need to follow me. Let's go. I guess you guys can come too.
I fought mud crab.
I need to magic. I didn't make my fatigue spell either. Oh well. Healing? My really crappy healing? Heal minor wounds is what it was called.
It's more fearsome than you.
You like mass murder? Well, Bob doesn't.
Fall before me, traitor.
Ow. Where's the big guy at? There he is. I'm pretty sure he's the guy with the key.
What's the matter? Getting tired?
I mean, there will be some mass murder.
Who's there?
Oh, hi. Don't mind me, we're just having a party. And you guys weren't invited. No. Certainly hope don't you want to tickle my fancy? No. I don't know what that was supposed to mean, and we all know what it means. I am pathetic. Where am I supposed to go? Is it this way? I think it's this way.
Where are you?
Where am I? I'm right here. Really need to shield and whatnot. Charge, spin, and color murder? Yes. And then I'll take everything from these guys and sell it. There he is. All right. Big guy came out. I haven't picked up water breathing, have I? I need to be able to put resist magic like 100 and shield 100. So I could run through and not die so hard. Might as well level up my restoration while I'm at it. Come on. Where are we right now? We're only like 45 miles away. Oh. Oh, okay, I get it now. They're stupid. Certainly can't go that way. Come on. Come on. Who's a good orc? I think that's an orc. Yeah, you don't like me picking the balloons, do you? Just mocking you while I do it. I'm a Zoidberg away. I'll whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, there he is. I feel like what I need are like 2 or 3 spells that give me, honestly, like 300 willpower is probably way more than enough. You're back and forth on a low fence. Oh no. Okay, it's fine. Zoomies! This, no, this is, yeah, that is Leighton Hall. Alright. I think I need to be able to do, like, start out by doing, like, intelligence plus willpower. So the willpower restores the juice from the intelligence. And then from there, use that to cast, like, one really big buff spell, giving me 100 willpower and speed, and then have a second one doing the same thing. I know they'll follow me into the water. If I had water breathing, which I thought I had, but I don't know. They will drown themselves because that's how I killed Umbra. Unfortunately, I don't have I don't have my heal spells for others set up right now. So this little guard is either going to be amazing or die a horrible death. Taking all bits.
You humans are all the same. Weak and worthless. Am I supposed to be impressed?
All right, one down. Man, you ain't got crap on you. Uh-oh. Ease burden. Done. So I want to be able to throw like a health regen and a shield and whatnot on somebody else. I'm going to be a white mage. Ooh, getting close. Uh-oh. Oh, no, he did die. He did die. Yay, we got the key and a whole dwarven set, and ease burden is not going to help me here. Kill assist. I could at least run interference for him. Nah, I'm going to be a healer. That guard needs a raise. Giggity.
Greetings, Breton.
If more than 2 had actually come out, then he would have been he'd have been screwed. Yeah, unfortunately I have this problem. I don't have enough money to buy my... Oh yeah, I have no armor or anything on. I really got to get shield on. Really a good 15 minutes slow walking. He would need a different kind of raise then. From the dead? No! We're gonna go sell things. Could just put on the armor I just picked up. Nah. We are prison. I need some kind of like white robe. And maybe grow my hair out. At least get some better shoes. Yeah. Yeah. Where's the weapon shop? Oh, well, you know what? We're selling it to the pawn shop. Yeah. Well, I bet. Like, that's a good chunk of change. I need fortify strength. Hello? Goondalus! I too like to yell Goondalus.
Some of my fine wares.
You coming on to me? So yes. Alright.
You've got to be kidding.
Fine.
No deal. Thank you for...
Alright, do I have any money to bribe him with? No, I don't. Alright, I need to sell something to him.
Let's do business.
Like... these dwarven boots.
You got a great deal. Thank you for your... They sale.
And then we're gonna bribe him.
I appreciate the gesture.
A little bit. That wasn't even enough to really bribe him.
I'm sure there's something to suit you.
That was dumb. Oh well. I'll just sell it at 50%. I don't care. I do have better shoes on me. Huh.
That's more than you drive a... That seems a fit. That's a...
You could just stop talking for 2 seconds, dude. A lot of sackcloth pants. I don't need to buy anything from him.
That's more than I'd usually pay.
And a whole bunch of
Good
arrows.
price for a good customer.
And I've got all these retorts and whatnot.
You've made a good bit. That's a fair deal. That's
I can sell literally everything under alchemy at all times.
that's you've made a that's
God gave us feet. Why would I need shoes? Exactly. What am I looking for? Armor. What's the dark shirt look like? Ooh, strapping. What about those black wide pants? Ooh. I'm moving up in the world. Yeah, let's wear the spiffy black pants. Why not? Braided sandals. Yeah, we'll do that until we can find a white Jesus robe. Need to wear only 0 weight stuff. Really? It was 0 weight? Yeah, the black pants and the... Yeah. Huh. What do you know? I like the sandals, though. I was already wearing heavy feet. He looks so pleased with himself. Yes. Alright, I got the key. I can finally go in there and, yeah. Only shoes can have weight. How else am I supposed to skip leg day? I obviously need a suit. I am the hitman's. I need some, like, actual boots. They have to be closed, though, because... I'm starting to think that he should wear clothes. Wait, that was a Nern route. I need to be able to run, like... I need to be able to speed. Rat. But I need to be able to speed at like plus 200 or 300 at all times. Which I guess would be casting an intelligence spell with a willpower on it. And then after that, willpower and speed, willpower and speed. And then, no, intelligence is speed, and then willpower and speed, I think. Or maximum zoom. Also gotta minimize my weight by casting ease burden. Why not? Alright, let's try again. Let's bring all the dudes. Our unused can only be found in console. That's dumb. I mean, you could also just not wear shoes. Come on, everybody. Let's go.
Who's there?
Did he decide to turn around and run with me? What the?
This ends here.
There are marauders and bandits in here, and they're fighting each other. What? Come on, everybody. I realize I can also get like fortify speed on a lot of these.
Not the best you can do.
Yeah. Actually, I think fortify intelligence looks like max. This is the way I need to go.
Showing your face was the last mistake you'll ever make.
Nor it's the first mistake I'll ever make. Wink, wink.
Hello?
For getting arrested in Leowin? What?
You move like a pregnant cow.
It's gonna get real exciting here in just a second. When we all get locked in a room with another person. Uh-oh. Huh. Game didn't like that. It's probably the 6th turn that I did. That was pretty impressive. Fortunately, if I get arrested in Leowin, that means I had to have gotten a bounty. Or, which would show a maximum bounty. Like, having a bounty, I can make that go away. But I want maximum bounty of 0.
Showing your face was the last mistake you'll ever make.
If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get.
Really? A fight just for me? Come on, everybody. Choo-choo. All aboard the murder bus. Yep. Guys, there's a dead marauder in here. And I think a bat. There we go.
Let's get this over with.
Well, the imps are still here. That's a plus. Unfortunately, all the other guys didn't come in here, or they despawned when it happened, or something. I'm okay with... Ah, man, he killed the imps. I need to be able to make those imps... I don't want to fight. What part of pacifism do you not understand? Oh, poke him in the butt. You can't steal his key. Alright, well, I have to reload. I needed a lot more dudes in here. Not just 2 imps and a ghost.
Showing your face was the last mistake you'll ever make.
Not be tolerated.
I keep being told that showing my face is the last mistake I'll ever make, but... I keep making more mistakes after that. I'm not entirely sure who I'm supposed to believe. You guys following me? You need a lot more dudes, too.
Now you will know pain.
There's a door there? Oh, those are archers, so they're probably not coming in here.
I fought mudcrabs more fearsome than you.
Yeah, the Marauders despawn. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need to be able to heal the imps here. Unless they just get lucky. Ah, yeah, he summons a ghost to fight with them. That's how he ends up taking them down. Keep it up, little imp. Oh, no, never mind. Is he just... I'm gonna hold this tentacle, I guess. Vine, not a tentacle. My other thought is locking that door back there, but if I can keep the imps alive, because all the Marauders just vanish. That's not what I was expecting to happen. I need heal other. I need to make a heal other to keep the imps alive, I think. In order to do that, I gotta make it back to the other thing. Or bound boots. I mean, technically, I can do bound boots, but oh, there's the bandit that just showed up. Does not know what to do with that. Oh, he did. He real did. That's 180. Alright, well, I'm gone. Later, bandito. That dude's somehow keeping up with me. If so, I'm calling shenanigans right now. Technically, bound boots, you could bind them and do the thing where you damage them and then break them. Or fix it. Or no, damage it, fix it, drop it, or something. I think that's the order of operations. Swim! What time of day is it? What time of day is it? How much money do I have? 800. Definitely should be able to make the what's it called? Yeah, see? I feel like I read it did. Why am I going south? I need to go north. I need to get back to the tower. Honestly. I mean, if I'm ignoring a Nern route, it's because I didn't hear it. And that's the only reason. I need more. I need more money. That's really it. I just need more money. I ran just way past Lehwin here. Actually, I can pick them because I had to do a quest. I had to pick one in order to do the quest. Because I'm trying to do all the quests I can. I had to pick the one to start the quest. I don't know how many I need for the quest. I need 100. Then yeah, that number goes to 100 then. I thought he was riding a deer. A very, very large deer. The kind of deer you see and you're like, I don't know what I'm seeing anymore. And you question your whole life. I am gonna go west up here because there is a dungeon that I know has a lot of good stuff in it. I'm just gonna plow through and open up the things. Ones in houses don't actually count as stealing. Good to know. Now, does it not count as stealing, or does it not count as stolen items? Because two very different things in the realm of Bob. That's only costing me half my magic now. I need a nap at some point and grab one more level. Get a big increase to intelligence. Sheogorath Shrine. Well, yeah, you can take them in full view, but if it is red, then likely it may still trigger and register as a +1 to stolen items, which is my whole thing, because I don't want that to go up. Which is going to be very, very difficult to achieve. Once we start hitting, oh god, why am I tired? Seriously, I don't want to be tired. I want to bob. Well, when the time comes, we'll find out. I really wish there was some form of indication as to where this boundary was, because I'm tired of running into it. Oh, that's only half. That I should be able to cast a version of this that also adds 100 intelligence. And then use that to cast a stronger version of willpower intelligence. And then use that to get my freaking Christ. Get my freaking Christ. At least put some kind of like red wall there. Just indicate that it's there for me. Yeah, I'd probably do all the Nern routes at once. I'm not going to worry about it. Whee! Splash. I'm gonna help my neck's crampy right now. My neck is so crampy right now. I hate this. Alright, it should be somewhere in here. Should be this camp that's got like 4 or 5 levels on it. So many boss chests. Not able to kill the bosses though. Of course I can't go that way. Of course I'm trying to go slightly around and I'm not allowed. Why would I be allowed to do that? I have to go so far north first. Not sure why Yuga's here. Ah, my neck hurts. I'm gonna end up going to sleep just because my freaking neck. Ow. Might be Fort Black Boot. I don't know, wherever it is, it has a shrine real close to it. Well, going to Fort Black Boot, Black Flock, 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 Flock. How do you do, fellow mages? There's just a scamp here. Nah, you little scamp. And a clan fear? What in the world? Oh, they're Daedra worshippers or something.
Your presence here will not be tolerated.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I wasn't ready? Of course. Yeah, this was all, it just crashed again. Huh. I've managed to get 2 crashes in the past, you know. And my neck removed. Yeah. Yeah, neckectomy sounds good. I think that's my cue. To keep going? Yes! I don't know, we might end up calling it early tonight, but... just have a whole bunch of spells and have it give me 100 speed no matter what I cast. $97. We're getting there. I don't remember this wooden door being here. He's starting to see things, he is. It was 9 gold this time. Worth it. Potion of Insight, you say? Okay. But I want to take your copy of Galarian the Mystic. This is not the dungeon I thought it was. Wait, maybe it is. This seems familiar, this little section going up. But that might just be copied and pasted stairs. Why did I think that was something I needed to crouch under? Bloop. Oh, that's the party corner for sure. I just barged in on a... yeah, I'm starting to think the game doesn't like it when you try to go fast. Let's go again. I have not had any issues whatsoever, except right now trying to go fast and running past everything. Has to be something to do with, like, people running into each other or something. Excuse me, gentlemen. I missed. Take all those things, read a book. I need to jack up my Willy P. That's right, there's nothing up here, is there? Oh wait, there was a door. There was nothing down in the orgy corner, that was for sure. This is why I need invisible as well. So I can get far enough ahead and just vanish. Or make a 100 chameleon suit. Honestly, might just need needed. I need to look at the map. Yeah, you heard. The orgy corner. I'm not sure what's confusing here. That's it. That is this whole place. Because it doesn't look like there is a, another door in here to leave. 2 crashes for basically nothing. You don't want to know why? I mean, I feel like the orgy corner is pretty self-explanatory. Uh-oh. Ooh, a chest. Breaches are hardly sneeches. A cat broke in. Sneaky little bastard. I was about to run to fight the cat. Man says from different room. You guys mind if I take a nap? No? Okay. This is the way back? Yes, it is. Later, nerds. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is bad. This is bad. Everybody's starting to get together. And when that happens, whoo, Nelly. I gotta do a lap. You heard a door. What? Ah, there we go. This should lead me out. Maybe. Yes. This way to victory. Vicitore. I mean, those people definitely had like some good stuff on them, but not much I can do. Oh, you heard the you heard the door.
Arms! To arms!
Howdy. Let's double check our stats. Make sure I haven't been framed for murder. Nope, still looking good. Anyway, let's continue west real quick. You can cast all restoration spells, and it costs you basically nothing. Okay, it's still gonna cost you a lot. Alright, there should be a... somewhere right around here. I feel like it was. The Inn of Ill Omen. Why do I have... why can't I see that? I ran past it, that's why. There's the Priory of the Nine. That's not... I don't even have that quest. Might as well go ahead and discover the location. They just have a church underground or something? Sounds like a bad inn. That is where Rufio is. Can I just go kill Rufio and get, you know, 2 birds with 1 stone? I cover the first quest and the first murder. Which he just shows up. It's like, wait, this isn't how this is supposed to work. This isn't how any of this is supposed to work. I was supposed to sleep and level up. Let's see, we're looking at about 4 minutes of running. Murder equal probably okay. But now I can work on getting the money I need to make the super buff spells and real healing spells and heal other spells. That's right, I needed the whole purpose of running back was I needed a heal other spell to keep the imps alive. And maybe like a shield or reflects, I probably should have gotten reflect spell while I was out. Fort Virtue, I know where I am. I'm at Fort Virtue. Okay, never mind. I actually don't know where I am. I do, however, need some skill ups in alteration. I don't know. I can probably just do like 25%. Make like 1 spell. Slap on shield, resist magic, and region all at the same time. This does not sound like a happy village. Seven whole ass people. We're almost there. Why am I not sprinting? I should be sprinting. Oh, right, because I stop sprinting whenever I cast a spell. So I've noticed the Twitch viewer count can fluctuate literally based on just somebody's internet connection out there. You fail, it fails a ping response, and it's like, okay, they're gone, even though they're definitely still watching. That's why I just don't care. People are talking, this means I'm doing my job. Wait, no it doesn't. That's not what my job is. Man, it's a long run. 1,000 jumps. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to run away from it. Alright, I need to make like 3,000 or 4,000 before I do anything else. I need to make Meemaw and get somebody to attack Umbra so I can just get that free money. Could also do quests. I need to just go into towns and start doing quests. Of course, it's all the way up there. I agree with my theory. It's not a theory, it's how networking works. There has to be something within the code base that indicates that it is still active, and sending a couple of bytes to verify not activity, but could work minimum wage at a local McDonald's. No, if I did that, I would proceed to automate myself out of doing that. This seems like the right way to go. Oh man. This looks like that one thing on the Grand Theft Autos where you can go down the mountain in the chute, you know, down the poop chute. Home Depot. No, I wouldn't work at Home Depot. They're a crappy company. Lowe's, on the other hand. I thought that was a flame Otterdock. It's not. It's just a campfire. With a bed. Increase willpower. We're going to increase intelligence a lot. There we go. That puts me at 8. And I've done 1 out of the 5 sleeps. So I have 8 left. So I should, in theory, have 4 more free sleeps. But I don't want to use them. Chick-fil-A. Options of food. I'm hungry. I'm gonna need like a banana or something before I go to bed. I'm gonna wake up with a headache otherwise. panning slowly and staring at the floor. Alright, we need heal other, possibly with a shield on it too. Give him like 10 seconds. No. Drop it down to 50% shield. For 10 seconds, and also slap on can I resist magic for that same amount with no problem? This is getting too big. I do have oranges. Give them 50% resistance. Regardless of what they're fighting, along with R. Here we go. Why is it costing so little for this heal? Oh, right, because I'm a master in restoration. That's probably it. And restore 100. I don't even think they would need everything else with that much healing. I could probably make it smaller. That's what she said. Could also change this out to be a different spell, but if I do this, this will give the person all of the buffs that they could possibly need. And I just have to reapply it every, 30 seconds. 10 seconds. How much would it cost to add? You know what, we're gonna up it to 12 seconds of healing. So they'll still heal even after the big buff wears off. I gotta max out my alteration now because of that. But yeah. Buffett Mark 1, patented by Sir Hamilton. That's why it's all caps. Maybe a little bit of fire damage too. Keep forgetting I can fortify attributes too. I can't cast rally or absorb health. I guess I could fortify things too. Oh, I do have water breathing. Whoops. Give them water breathing? Yeah, do it. I mean, some people don't talk. I know I don't. Alright, there we go. We have means of buffing all of that. What about myself now? Could I do... Doing that thing again. I just want to fortify my intelligence and my willpower. Both by 100. Dang old cats. I really want to know why. Yeah, I wanted to remove effect. Why can't I remove the... Oh, I have to hold the button. Ooh. It's so annoying trying to make a freaking fortify anything spell. It won't let me change it. Like, even if I try to... we can try and update it. You've had problems with the power supply, so that's it. Oh, window manager is crashing. Have you considered screaming at it? Alright, well, we're gonna quick save and quick load. Not even quick load, regular load, because that's all I have. Just let me select the stupid menu. Like no explanation other than this game is so well made. And then fortify attribute. It just won't select it. It just won't. Also, if you go off of a what menu was I on there? I just want to fortify intelligence and or willpower. There it is again. I made it go off of the entire effect screen. I'm surprised we don't have arbitrary code execution in this with how easy it is to just not be in the menu. I push one button. Yeah, I just... Yeah, I'm gonna need more money to do it anyways. I just want to be able to make a freaking spell. Is that so much to ask? Apparently. Now I'm actively trying to manipulate the menu invalidly. There's some kind of effect that I put on there at one point and it just fixed it. Try negotiating with it. I don't negotiate with terrorists. Alright, well, I obviously am not allowed to make that spell right now. But I do have the healing thing, so I can buff that imp for him to fight that other guy. And I just need to get back in there. I really wanted another fortify speed, though. Give me fortify speed. Or give me death. It's so weird. That moves it over as if I'm on another menu. Oh no, it's happening. I'm just trying to break it at this point. Yeah, I'm actively trying to break this menu now. It asked for it. Why? Because this is what happens. Oh. Unless you're asking why Coconut's foot already hurts. No, I don't. All you had to do is let me fortify my speed. Literally, just let me pick it. But you won't. And now it's made an enemy. A powerful enemy. So it remembers the position, but that will make it go off of that position. That puts me into a screen that I... Okay, you already can do that. Let me select it? No, of course not. Let me select it. Okay. Still no. Come on. Just let me select it. Literally all you have to do is let me select the freaking thing. I'm getting mad. Full reload. Let's see. From the top. Finally. I can fortify speed for a long time. Holy crap. But we slap on willpower, and then cast this, and then cast the other one. Might as well shoot for 150. Do I have the money for this? Yes. Zoomies Mark II. Don't patent this one though. Mark II. Thank you. What am I looking for? Save. Save. There it is. Alright, let's get our zoomies here. Zoomies and... Here we go. I'm not going to open very easy lock anymore. I need Willie P Mark II as well. Finally made a spell. Alright, now let's go up. Oh wait, no, I need to add Buffett. Can't heal myself, but I can heal others. That's all that matters, right? It's about the friends we made along the way or something. I don't know. Willie P, go. I swear I just spent like 20 minutes trying to make one spell. Leowin, here we go. I do wish there was a warp back to the tower. Whee! That's what I'm going for. At least until I can make like a series of like 3 spells to super buff everything. I also need to get my acrobatics and that other thing up. My favorite movie? I don't know anymore. As I get older, it's less that it irons down to something that I watch over and over again, or would watch, or have watched. Oh. What's up? Oh, that was a fun answer, right? What's up? Don't need to go that way. Or do I? I don't. Honestly, 200 speed seems to be more than enough. I want more, obviously. Whoop. Get my willpowers up. Get Will's power up. There we go. It's gonna super buff these imps for reasons. I need my willy peas. Whew, that was close. I need longer lasting willy pea. Did he kill the other imp? No, he did not. I am gonna need to rebuff that imp though. Oh, willy pea wore off. Ow. Is he dead? Where'd he go? Oh no, it's cause he ain't dead. He running like a little baby. Yeah, oh, you're kidding me. I have to talk to him first. And then let the imps kill him. Hey. Hey, buddy. I understand you're running away. Dude, can we talk for a second? Can we talk? Can we? No, he did again. Hey. I need a lot of... Yes, there we go.
Stop right there, all right? I can't let you leave with that amulet. I need it right now.
Is that right? Why are you here?
What, you think I didn't know what you're up to? I knew you were looking for it. I knew you'd find it, and I had to stop you. Now, hand it over.
Yeah, sure, okay.
I took the other one, and that should have been enough. I shouldn't have to go through all this just to get rid of her.
What are your
It's not
customers?
even as if I was going to keep it forever. I was going to give it back to her once I'd gotten what I wanted. That's not so wrong, is it? Once she helped me advance out of that place and step down, then she could have it back. Why did you have to get in the way? Why are you trying to ruin everything? Take that!
Well, have fun with the imps. Imp, singular. I gotta make sure I keep him buffed.
This ends here.
Ah, crap. I hit him instead. I just realized if I put Reflect Spell on them, I should be able to then cast it a second time and buff myself. You stop attacking me. Why is the imp attacking me now? Why are they teamed up? Oh yeah, he's not even attacking the guy anymore. Do I by chance have anything in here that... Nope. He's effectively in the same faction as that imp now. You go away? You leave? I can't even get the imp spells to hit him. Oh wait, yeah I can. Man, this is gonna be annoying. I need spells, magic. Not resto. Heal minor wounds, where are you? Alright, well this is gonna be annoying trying to get him, the imp, to kill him. It should be doable though. The imp seems to have unlimited magic. I say that, and now he's stopped casting magic. There we go. Oh wait, now he's fighting him. Nice. I give you buffs. Why wasn't he doing it for so long? Come on. Come on. Almost there. Still a little more. That freeze frame was great. Alright, give me that key back so I can leave. And your copy of... And your pants. Alright, anywho, later, nerds. I really need more, intelligence. I've got zoomies though. One more level of zoomies and it should be acceptable. Like I could live with moving at this speed constantly. Whoops. Yeah, it's getting real late, so makes sense. It's whatever. I'm having a good time. Hop, hop, hop. Zoomies. Hop. Well, we managed to finish that quest, so that's something. Now I just need to start getting NPCs to, like, rob other people. That's a thing, obviously, right? I need like twice as much intelligence. Hello? 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 Person? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Are you here? Are you here? Are you here? I'm high on drugs. I'm high on magic, not drugs. We succeeded where no succeed has ever sucked before. No seed has ever sucked. Oh, they're upstairs. But I need to be able to cast intelligence plus willpower. Like a weak version, then use that to cast
Hello, associate.
higher level zoomy spells and things. Hello. Are you... Are we doing this?
Nothing.
Here's your stone. What are you doing?
Ah, chop with the it will be.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Bye. What the hell just happened?
Hello, journeyman. Good to see you. Have you seen that Darji trying to start trouble?
She's ridiculous. I don't know what Argonians is, but she's always trying to start something.
Bye.
That was a weird conversation, and now you're just standing staring at each other.
What can I interest you in?
Interesting. Is that a Windows sound? Okay, I was making sure it wasn't Streamlabs exploding. Alright, all this alchemical stuff.
You got... That's a good deal. That's a good... You drive a hard bargain.
Oh, 1 second here. Nah, Sprout woke up. So I am going to call it for tonight. Good night, everybody.